Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That 40-ish and under dollar range. Most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. I got a fragrance that I've been seeing pop up at my Burlington for quite some time now. Finally decided to pick this thing up. Because it was like 16 bucks or something, 1.7 ounce. I figured, why not roll the dice on this thing? It had a lot of notes that I like, and what people were comparing it to seemed quite intriguing. So I picked up Camuto's Terra. Forgive my fingers. Disclosure. I forgot to say this before you saw that. That is not blood. I got most of it off. I got into a fight with a spray paint can. Not really, but I used a lot of spray paint on something, and my hand, I was using stencils, and I didn't wear gloves because I'm dumb and I was in a rush, and my hand was literally a red glove. So forgive that. That's why I didn't put a video up yesterday, because my hands were crazy looking, but we're doing one today regardless. So let's get into this thing. So you'll see people compare this fragrance to stuff like Versace Eros, Guess 1981 Los Angeles, English Laundry's Oxford Blue. So those three right there are very similar smelling. They all kind of smell like Versace Eros, but I seen somebody compare it to 1 Million, and that's funny because this was my scent of the day. 1 Million was my scent of the evening, like the OG, and maybe this got me in the mood for that. And I wouldn't say that any one of those people that are comparing this to any of those fragrances is inherently wrong. I think this is farther away from 1 Million and closer to, I would almost say, Guess 1981 Los Angeles, but I can see why people are saying Versace Eros, because this does have that citrusy opening. If you look at Fragrantica, it doesn't have a base, middle, top note or anything like that. It's just like citrus, rhubarb, wood, tonka, vanilla, and geranium. And what you're mainly going to get in this is it has a nice, let me just get it in the air so I can relive this thing, because the dry down changes. It is citrus, pretty heavy citrus, vanilla, and a little bit of fresh spiciness. When it starts to dry down, it takes on a whole lot more of those woods, and the geranium starts to pop out. The citrus like completely wears off, and it becomes kind of a powdery vanilla wood soft geranium. This is a pretty soft spoken fragrance. As far as the projection, it doesn't push off real far, so you can spray pretty heavy with this thing. The overall longevity, if you're gonna count skin scent and everything, is a good 5 hours, but I don't really like counting skin scents. It's like it just doesn't count after that. So like real performance is on the weaker side. You're gonna get like an honest 3 hours of performance, so you just need to reapply with this one. But all that being said, that didn't disappoint me because I wasn't expecting a whole lot. It's an inexpensive fragrance, and to be honest, it smells good. It smells really good. I like the notes that I've seen. I like the fragrances that it was compared to, every one of them. And this one fits in that category with those on a very, very budget level. So occasions to wear this are daytime, evening, cooler weather. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a date fragrance, but this could work for that because it does have a little bit of that sexiness with that vanilla going on, but it's not like a overly creamy vanilla fragrance. It's just a little bit of sweetness from the vanilla, powdery vanilla. Like I said, it's a citrusy opening, citrusy vanilla opening. The citrus dies off, the woods and the geranium comes out a whole lot more. It turns powdery. It almost takes on like a sandalwood type thing. There's no sandalwood listed in here, but I almost get that. And the extreme dry down becomes like a dry woody. It's like a dry, dusty woody. So, overall, with that being said, I will give this fragrance a 5.5. The scent profile just by itself is like a 6.5. I think it really smells great for what it is. It's a youthful fragrance that can be liked by all, but it's a really good gift idea for somebody that's like 18. I love the presentation on these Camutos. They look kind of classy. Let me see if I can focus it. I mean, that's a good, classy looking bottle with like the stitching on the back and stuff. Atomizer caps on all these click so well into place. They feel good in the hand. That wrap, it's like almost feels like real leather, which it probably isn't. You can see the juice in them. It's just, I think it's a real nice looking presentation. If you get all of them lined up, it almost looks niche with all these things, you know? So it's a good gift idea for the younger crowd. It's, if you like Eros, if you like 1981 Los Angeles, you're more than likely going to like this fragrance because it fits really good as far as being in that category. It just doesn't have the performance that any of those have. If I had to choose between this and 1981 Los Angeles, I would go with 1981 Los Angeles. As far as scent profile, I think 1981 Los Angeles from Guess smells just as good, maybe a hair better, but it lasts longer. But overall, this is nice. And they don't smell just like. They don't smell identical. I'm just saying if I had to choose between the two, I would go with Los Angeles. But yeah, it's a good pickup. I'm not mad at it. I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of the thing, to be honest with you. Here's the box. I was hoping that the price tag would be on it, but it's not. It was on the cellophane, so I don't know why I was even looking on that thing. But anyhow, yeah, overall performance and everything like that, not so good. 6.5 in the scent profile. Overall rating, 5.5. Daytime, evening, fall, like not the coldest days of the year, but like a nice brisk, cool breeze happening. That's what this is going to be good for, running errands or something like that. I even wore it to the gym because it was so light and I knew that nobody was going to get mad at me or anything like that for wearing it. So yeah, not bad at all. So that's my final thoughts on Vince Camuto's Terra. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.